Hi, good evening, everybody. How you all doing? This is your boy. Excuse me one moment. This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. And this is the real news behind the news, late night edition. Oh yeah, I'm just glad to be here, y'all. Been a long time since I've been able to get on live, and I know it's late, so we have to deal with things as they come. I'm hoping that we get a few people to come in and join us on this video. But hey, y'all, today is Wednesday, December the 8th, 2021. And first and foremost, I really have to send a shout out to the subscribers of this channel for you all's persistence and patience in bearing with my, I guess you could say, inconsistent ass. And I'm gonna just keep it real. You know, there's a lot of things going on in my little personal life. I just thank the Creator that my life, month by month, day by day, week by week, is getting a lot better. I'm nowhere in a destitute type situation that I was in earlier this year. Y'all remember me when I first had lost my house, living in a hotel with my dogs and just really struggling. Well, today I'm still struggling, but it's a better type of struggle. The Creator is blessing me where I'm getting myself back to a place where I'm comfortable and where I can sustain myself. But it's a slow process, but I'm gonna go through it. And I'm so grateful that a lot of you all have went through this process with me over the last 5 months and have put up with my inconsistencies. A lot of you all have been praying for me, man, and that's really a blessing. And even though there have been times I really just wanted to give up, not only just on this channel, but a lot of things that I would normally do as far as an activist here in the city of Shreveport, and as far as bringing people what I believe is an alternative version or the truth to a lot of things that we're being lied to. You know, I'm going to give up, but I'm still here, y'all. I'm still fighting. And again, I just think that this channel has the greatest group of subscribers as far as spiritual and emotional support. And that's why I'm here at damn near 11 o'clock Central Standard Time on a Wednesday night. Um, I apologize. I remember I told y'all Sunday that I was going to go live at a specific time and I was not able to make it. But I'm going to just give y'all a brief little background without giving y'all too much of my personal details. I'm still in one of those situations where financially I have to go on a day-by-day basis as jobs or opportunities come up to support myself. That's what I have to take advantage of. And a lot of times I really be meaning to be punctual and consistent with doing a broadcast, but you know, being in a situation that I am financially, you know, as far as my living situation, I have to take whatever opportunity comes up at that moment, which has caused me a lot of time to have to put this channel and these broadcasts on the back burner. I truly apologize for that, and I'm hoping over the next month, over the next upcoming months, things are looking a lot brighter. Things are looking up for me, and I'm hoping to be in a situation where I can consistently bring you all these broadcasts. But when I stop and think about it, I am so grateful that even though I have not really been able to do live videos and barely able to repost the videos that I do on Facebook to this channel, you know, this channel is still growing. That's the crazier part about it. This channel still gets subscribers. We averaging 2 to 3 subscribers a week, and that's without me even putting up new content. That's a blessing. And after talking to other people in YouTube, after I was so discouraged, for the lack of support, what I thought was a lack of support, because just because people are not sitting in financial blessing for support, donation, just the spiritual support, the uplifting and encouraging words that you all have been blessing me with has, taken me a long way and has kept me dedicated to doing this. Now, over the next few weeks, things are going to be kind of slow for me on the work issue. So there should not be an excuse for me not to be able to bring you all a broadcast on a consistent basis in the evening hours of the day. So that's what I'm going to focus my goals on. And again, I've talked to a lot of YouTubers, and they been telling me that I'm blessed as far as this channel, because this channel is still gaining new subscribers, even though I'm not putting out new content regularly. So that leads me to know that if I start being consistent, man, this channel is going to support itself um, in every way, even financially. At one point I was, pretty much every video I was making plea for financial support, but that in itself was not just to try to uh, gain monetary advantage, but that was just to basically allow me not to have to get out and hustle and forsake this channel by having to take any little opportunity to bless me with $1 or $2, as opposed to doing these videos. Because I know one thing: if I commit myself to being consistent and I do what it is that I do, the way you all have been supporting me, I know eventually, financially, this channel will take off. Um, on that note, also, I've been learning a lot over the last few weeks on how to make this channel grow. Main number one thing that I have to do is keep my content relevant and basically interesting to you all. And I can only do that by you all's input. Do you all realize your input to this channel makes this channel roll? Let me put you all comments up. As you all come in, I notice we got 3 people. I'm surprised because um, YouTube has been censoring our channel. They have basically took down a couple of videos, gave me a strike, suspended me. But that's neither here nor there. I've been basically, I'm not gonna say depressed about it, but I had one point got demoralized because there was what I felt was not the support that I would expect with that comes along with the information that I give to my subscribers. Because unlike a lot of other channels, man, I'm not here to sensationalize anything. I'm not here to be seen, to get likes, to get views. My ultimate goal, my main goal, is to educate the people who come to this channel looking for answers or an alternative view to what they're being lied to by the mainstream media. And again, I've had a lot of people tell me that's been in the YouTube game, YouTube creators, that my channel is is somewhat unique because even though my inconsistent behind has not really been able to dedicate myself 100% to this channel is steadily growing, steadily growing. I'm looking, and when I look at the analytics, just on average, we gain at least 2 to 3 new subscribers every week, and that's without me even doing videos. Hey, Troy Atkins, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get back on feet. Got kids. I know the situation, man. I got a 11-year-old son. Could you believe my old ass got an 11-year-old, and that's part of my struggle because pretty much everything that I get is to take care of my living situation, but most importantly, I spend more money, just as much money as I do trying to take care of myself, sending it to my child. So your children come first, more than anything. That's noble. And I'm glad that you, as a man, especially a black man, are that dedicated to your children and your family. That comes before anything. And the information that I try to give our subscribers on this channel is just for that purpose, to try to give out relevant information that will help you and your family survive the treacherous, um, soon to come events, because it's going to get bad, real bad in America. We thinking that we got it bad now with all these COVID lockdowns and mandates. Do y'all realize it's going to get worse than this? Because we live in a society where here in America, our politicians are dead set on war. War is what's um it is what my biggest fear is now. We'll talk a little bit about that later, and I'm going to get ready and get off into a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about. And if you all here to join this broadcast, please let me know where you're listening from, because I'm starting to realize that I got been blessed with people all the way around the world, and it shocked me when you got people from Morocco, and people from Switzerland, a lot of people in the Middle East uh, subscribe and follow this channel, because what they tell me is that I'm one of the few people that gives out relevant information that affects your day-to-day life, pretty much no matter where you at on the planet. Because I study geopolitics, I study world history, I study economics, I study pretty much everything that a person can study to show themselves approved. And that's what I try to bring to you all. If nothing else, I can't say I'm right 100% of the time, but I am on the forefront with insight, giving you information that your mainstream media is going to lie to you about. And the information that I give you will not allow them to impregnate you with their lies and their propaganda. Now, I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna keep it brief because it's 11:15 right now. I'm gonna have to get to bed a little bit early because again, here I am having to find a way to work. Do y'all realize some mornings, man, I have to walk 3 miles just to get somewhere where I can get a ride to go to these various jobs that God has been blessing me with. This is why you all don't see me on a constant basis, because half the time I'm out here trying to find work. And once I find the work, I have to basically be able to get there and get back home. Sometimes when I say I'm going to do a show at 6, I'm hoping that I could be finished with that job for the day that I'm doing and not having to walk home, but I'm able to be home in a timely manner to get that broadcast done at 6. But y'all see how few and far in between those times are. So let me read you all the comments, and we're going to start off first talking about the United States government, the warmongering uh, uh, pieces of shit that your Congress, the members of Congress are. Um, Watsonville, what's going on, brother Anthony? Troy asked, say you're right. Spending billions on war, and we need $2,000 stimulus check. And guess what? They just passed a $3 trillion spending bill. It has to go through the House of Representatives to actually be written into law. It passed the it passed the House of Representatives, but it has to go through the Senate. It does go through. We're not gonna get anything as citizens says anything about another round of stimulus, even though they're trying to get you all hot and bothered and frustrated about this new variant of COVID. All the medical experts and scientists who are studying this new variant is telling us that it's basically a little bit on how this goes. Now, when COVID-19 first surfaced, it was a strong virus that caused a lot of havoc to people who especially had pre-existing conditions, heart problems, overweight, diabetes, and you saw the hospitals in America fill straight up with these cases. A lot of people were dying. Since then, you all, let me give y'all some game about these viruses. A virus needs a strong, healthy host to survive and to reproduce and replenish its numbers. Viruses themselves, even though they're small organisms that are not able to think in a sense with the rationale and intelligence that we as humans think, these same virus though know that they have to mutate and evolve in order to take over the body of a host and survive. This is why the new variant, the Omicron variant, from what is being told all around the world, high profile medical experts, scientists are telling us this virus is no more different, or maybe just a little more irritating and stronger than the common flu. Now, guess what's going to happen? They're telling you right now, who is it? Moderna is saying they're ready to offer a fourth vaccination shot, a boost. Good evening, Brother Anthony. I need you to do the excellent job that you have done. Moderate this for me. Remind our subscribers that's going to join us tonight to please hit that hit those like buttons, share buttons. Also remind them to make sure that they're subscribed, but also point out to them that they can make donations to this channel through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Because I'm not going to sit up and beg, but I'm just telling the truth. You all really have no clue as to how important your financial donations are to a small channel like this. Most channels that's in my situation that does not get the financial support from our subscribers, they fold within less than a year. They don't make it because it takes time out of your busy schedule to plan and put together a broadcast, which in most cases, the time that you spend preparing a broadcast could be time spent working on a 9 to 5 job. Y'all feel me? But here I am. I'm here anyway. I used to get everybody used to say how much they love this channel. They always ask me when I want to do another video. We love to hear the stuff you talk about, but there's no financial incentive. Well, I've come to learn to let that go, because as long as God's plan is for me to start being consistent, I know that the donations are going to come. And I know that within the next 3 months, this channel will be able to support itself, self-sustain itself. You know, one of the main reasons why we don't get the financial donations, I got to look at everything that is my fault, is because I have not been consistent. Who the hell is going to want to donate their hard-earned money to a person who barely can do one live video every month? So I do not fault the subscribers of this channel. I fault myself for not being consistent, because even in my lack of my inconsistency, this channel still gains 2 to 7 members every week. And that's without me not putting up content, just going back and looking at my old content. So I think I rambled on enough. Anthony Watson, as moderator, please please help me out by reminding the subscribers who are watching this video, and it's not going to be that long, to support this channel through, whether it be through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. Like right now, I'm up really right now doing this video because I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna get to the job site in the morning. A lot of times y'all don't get this behind the scenes, but if you become a member, I'm gonna start showing you some of the behind the scenes broadcasts that only members can get. And I'll show you the struggle that I go through on a day-to-day basis, literally just trying to find a way to some of these jobs that God has blessed with me. And then once I finish for that day, having a big and panhandle, $1.50 just catch a bus home. And when I can't do that, do y'all realize sometimes there's a 10-mile walk that I might have to make home? But I gotta get here. I gotta get here. But nobody sees that. I mean, said, put some money in the people's pocket. Let me see what this guy said. Going to be a long, cold winter. Yeah, it's going to be a very long, cold winter. What I'm trying to understand what you mean, Troy Atkins. I mean, said, put some money in the people's pockets. Well, I can't really put money in other people's pockets. I'm not really understanding, but from what I'm understanding, it's hard right now for me to afford the Wi-Fi to be doing this video. It's hard for me to basically keep buying phones because believe it or not, this is the third phone that I done had in less than 2 months. They're always breaking on me. So once I get to a point where this channel has maybe 25,000 or more subscribers, of those 25 more new subscribers, I'm willing to guarantee you that at least 100 of them will be willing to making a commitment to supporting this channel. Believe it or not, y'all, and black people, don't take this the wrong way, I have way more white people who support this channel financially than I do my own people. It's gotten to the point right now I have come to not expect any monetary donations. Now, this is a double-edged sword because when my last video got taken down, got a strike, Assets, the group that I guess you say does the analytics, make the decision on how much you made for that month. So they keep me at the bottom of the total pole. They really don't want you to hear me, a little bit ignorant, insignificant ass Negro like me. They had this establishment shaking. You know why? Because let's get off into our first story. And I bring you the first story. And you all gonna trip because this story is way overseas in Russia and the Ukraine. Now your government, the United States government, is all up in arms because the Russians are massing troops along their border with the Ukraine. The United States government is saying that this is a provocation because the Russians don't have a right to line up against the border of the Ukraine when at the same time NATO is placing weapons and strategically stationing military bases around those countries. America basically facilitated this first of all, when they wanted to try to destroy the Nord Stream 1 pipeline. I suggest that you all research that. That was a pipeline that the Russians created would have allowed energy in all sorts of forms to reach the people of Yemen. Let me give y'all the background of what's going on in Yemen. In 1984, I think it was 84, 86, 210 times 4. Either way it go, your former president, Barack Obama, who in my opinion was nothing more than a white face on a black agenda, he created a proxy war in Yemen using the country of Saudi Arabia to do the dirty work. Since then, we have been selling hundreds of millions, upward hundreds, that means 700 or more dollars to the Saudi Arabian government. Keep in mind, the most brutal government in the history of mankind, in order for them to starve to death, in order for them to brutalize, destroy the infrastructure of the country of Yemen. Just here in America, just yesterday, your Congress voted to send another group of weapons. They're going to purchase. They're going to basically sell Saudi Arabia over 650 million weapons of war. Do you all realize how many people that they could have fed in America with 600 million? Do you all realize that close to $1 billion in America, the United States government can eradicate homeless? But this is something that's never done. They need the homeless out there to continue to spread these new cases of COVID that's coming. And keep in mind, I think from this point on, each variant of that disease is going to be lighter and lighter because, again, a parasite or something of that nature that enters into your body, it has a specific lifespan. Now, if these bioweapons are created and introduced into your body, it makes for, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. They can put these, I lost my train of thought. I'm thinking about something. I was trying to read this comment. Robert. Hey, Miss Kimberly, I am doing great. How are you doing? Um, I need you to help Brother Anthony moderate. And if there's any other moderators in the broadcast, please make sure that you emphasize that they get subscribed, that little bell still working so that they can get the notifications. Those things are very important. Also, we really need you to need here at the Real News Behind the News. Now, let me give y'all some game. When you look at your mainstream corporate media, or you look at just some of your celebrity YouTubers who has tens of thousands, maybe millions of followers, when you have these people, man, they're well protected. They really don't need this platform, but in a lot of cases, they use this platform, social media, I guess you could say, Facebook. All these manuscripts were carefully created rather, on American soil to test our resolve to go to war. Now, when I went over to Miss Lavette Fuller house, I went to Miss Mary house over at that big old mansion. We're doing some cleaning because she has an art show coming up. This was one of the coolest things that I've ever been involved in. But as I see the fuck games that's played in the city of Shreveport by our elected officials, it really drives me to a point of rage and indignancy, because there's no way in the world your current city councilwoman, Miss Lavette Fuller, who represented District E, she was, I don't know gonna step down or what? But she nominated a precious little puppy for the Democratic seat. What say y'all about that? That is crazy. It is really crazy. Karen Williams say, hello, hello, uh, uh, I'm saying, Mr. Toy. Let me go ahead and put something up here. I want to put something on here myself. I want to put the cash out, the Venmo, and uh, I think I got this back up and running, y'all. Y'all, please forgive me. Y'all, please forgive me. All right, we're back, y'all, and I apologize for that. Total. That total. Okay, I'm back. Y'all, forgive me, man. Again, this is my first video back in a long time. As you all notice, what I do during the daytime, I would upload them, and that's how basically I've been able to keep up with our subscribers. Although AdSense has basically demonetized my channel until I can provide proper documents, which I'm going to be enforcing those things um, real soon. Man, I know it's a pandemic. Money is hard for everybody. Right now, people are struggling to make ends meet. But at the same time, you have people downloading millions of songs on places like Spotify and other social media resources um, that's basically controlling what it is that you hear and dictate. Well, with me, I don't have any corporate sponsors. Now, if you would like to be a sponsor and you have projects or you just want it every month, you will be one of our top subscribers. You will have access, especially if you sign up to become a member. You will have access to behind the scenes events that's going on. So please join the channel by membership. There's what $5 a month, $15 a month, $20 a month that you can pledge to help the fuck to help this channel grow. Just 1 second, but let's get off into what we want to talk about. Now, earlier today, give me 1 second. Come on, fucker. Yeah, I gotta forgive me, man. I'm lethargic because I'm tired. Those long walk home or something else. Yeah, forgive me. Let me try to do this. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that will make it better. Y'all can tell I haven't done this in a while, man, because I am all over the place. My camera falling. My my professional quality is not there right now, but y'all give me a couple of days. I'll be back on point. And but I do get back on point. My whole objective is to draw our members to make them willing to support this channel. Because again, this channel gets no support. If you have on this channel hey, reach out to me and we'll figure out suitable for me. Because yeah, money is important, but it is not the most important thing that we can focus on. Again, let's go back to it. A lot of these YouTubers that's successful have been there doing their channel for 9, 10 years. This is really my first. What the fuck? Okay, we're back. All the difficulties, but I've been gone away for so long that I had to have a new phone, and this phone about sucks porcupine pussy. But either way go, let's get off into it. All right, we are on the verge, if nothing else, a Cold War with China and Russia. Your government, the United States, has admitted that they are so far behind when it comes to the technology that Russia and China is exhibiting. Now, let me show y'all what's going on in Russia and China. In Russia, first and foremost, you have a situation at the Russian and Ukrainian border where the Russians have put up tens of thousands of troops along their border. And your mainstream media making it seem like they provoking something, when in reality, they're trying to tell the United States, don't be no motherfucking fool. Play was not about to invade Ukraine. What would Russia get invading the Ukraine outside the United States government, firing upon them and creating an all-out war? Yeah, the Russians are basically trying to be diplomatic about this situation, but the powers that be in the Axis and allies don't want you to hear what it is that's being said in the halls of Russia and other community cities and communities at a chance to try to dissuade our government into attacking Russia. But guess what, y'all? They say we're the greatest planet on the earth, but we are so far behind with the Russians' military. Even those military units that the Russians sent into orbit had a purpose. So now NATO over the last few years has violated the treaty the truth of what was really going on. And they have come to the most people who do not agree with them are called communist sellouts. But let's get back to the rapper. He was murdered in Menton. This gotta be crazy, y'all, because next to amendment, this dude is still not allowed to go into the bathroom. Oh, that's me. Wow. These transgender men are allowed to go into the bathroom with your 7, 8-year-old daughter, trying to bring them into the fold. I really need you all to like and comment on this video. I also wish that you all can support what it is that I'm doing, because I gotta figure out a way to get to Ohio to get my son, to get him back registered in school, and make sure he has his best life. I'm at Vincent Brand. I'm trying to see Billion. Uh, okay. Troy Aikens. I mean, sold some money in the people's pocket. Corruption is rampant, y'all. And again, let's get back to our story. Whereas Russia is marched along the Ukrainian border, the Ukrainians know that they do not have a chance, so they call upon the Americans. Now, when the Americans come, they're not trying to find middle ground. They're not trying to find what's going to happen. The American people are geared to make. What time is it, man? I gotta try to get up and get on work. Find a way to work. What is this? All right, either way it go, y'all. We're sitting around here, and Funkadelic is telling you that we have one nation under a groove. We should all be getting funky down for the fun of it. There's one late notion that we need to do is ostracize those people who, well, I can't say like, what we're going to do right now is we're going to start talking about other stories. We're going to listen to y'all's comments. Please keep them coming. And I'm going to do my best to operate these, I guess you call them bypass. Let me ask y'all a question. Your Shreveport Police Sheriff Department will not help solve the murder in Omaha. Yeah, your government, Joe Biden,